Hello everyone and welcome back to Tesla Plays Beyond the Beyond. So I mentioned that things are gotten to the point where they're going to be pretty easy. And you might be thinking, well, it's because you have Samson back and he's a bit of a force to be reckoned with now. That's great, right? He's stronger than he's stronger than Samson. Stronger than Finn slightly. Although not as much as you'd think. Yeah. It's actually kind of irritating just how weak Samson comes across these days. Like, yeah, it's nice that he's able to help out for once, but that's not what I mean. No, it's the other characters I'm referring to. At this point, we are at very high level, and you're going to discover that once you get to about this level, things get trivial. However, let's see here. We need to... Ooh, Dark Bishop. These guys are kind of jerks, believe it or not. They can use healing, much like the Dark Priest from before. The Dark Priests, I can't remember if we saw them, but they can appear in the path near Luna, and also they can appear in the mountain leading to Simone. However, all they can do is do minor healing and do weak damage, so not too bad. The Dark Bishops are basically stronger versions of them, though. They not only can heal, but they can also use Holy Light, which means they're more like Annie, and that's a problem. You do not want to keep these things around any longer than you have to. I don't think they can use, like, powerful, like, high levels of it, but I know they can at least use it. And that's a bit of an issue. Now, the imps we've already talked about many times. They're not really that big of a deal. Many of the enemies in here now, though, are pretty up-to-date in terms of difficulty, and yeah, matches like this, yeah, those could be very bad if that was an ambush. Yeah, battles like this are why you really should not be so stingy about using magic at this point. Yeah, 704 experience, though. That is massive, massive, massive. Yeah, any battle can level up taunt in here now, I think. We'll see. I think this will be enough. I will say that having Samson be under the curse for so long, it's hard to turn off your brain thinking that the curse effects are still going to happen, even though you should know for a fact that they can't. But you're not going to get over that anytime soon, trust me. Like, every time he attacks, you're just going to be bracing for that curse effect. Level up. 1 VP, 2 LP, 2 MP, 1 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Undine level 1. There's not supposed to be the H there, but whatever. So yeah, another powerful summon spirit. This one doesn't quite have the escalation of cost, though. From Fire Drake to Titan, you went from 6 to 10. From Titan to Undine, you go from 10 to 12. So not that much harsher. And it is much more powerful than Titan. So much so that Undine basically replaces Titan, unless you're facing something that's water element. In which case, you still might want to use it. It won't do extra damage, obviously, but it still does a bunch. I'll be showing it off here in a second. It's actually ridiculously good. And you get it relatively early in the game, too. Like at level 20. There's only one other powerful summon type thing we haven't gone yet. And I don't think that comes until like a bit later, but yeah, like it's ridiculously good. Now, I should talk more about summon. Because summon is kind of a bit of a gamble. It doesn't take much MP compared to the stronger summon spirits, but depending on what you end up summoning from it and what they use, you could actually end up with something really powerful. Summon level 3 especially can summon something ridiculously good that has access to magic that you probably won't have yet. It can go up to level 4, and I forget when you get that, but summon magic is cheap, though. Like, summon magic, level 3 only costs 8 MP, and most of the spells that the enemies use is way stronger than Fire Drake, so you could end up with some really good damage. But the monster could just as well just use their attack, and that's not as impressive. I suppose you could save scum to guarantee they could use their attack. I mean, their special attack, but it is fascinating all the same that that's something you can do. There is a caveat to summon, though, you need to be careful about. If you're using summon level 1 or 2, and the group that you target actually gets killed first, before you have a chance to get out there, then it will say taunt just stands there doing nothing. Yeah, the targeting on summon is pretty weird. Thankfully, summon level 3 and later, they target the whole enemy field, not just a group, so you don't need to worry about that being a problem. Come to think of it, let's go ahead and see what we can get. Let's go ahead and just... Succubus? Yeah, see, that was just an attack. Oh, you're just gonna always do the attack. Yeah, it looks like it. Sometimes they can do a double attack, but... Yeah, I can't seem to save scum it. I could probably do it turn by turn, but at least you could test it out in a battle to see what you could get out of it. Succubus. I'm trying to remember what they use. I don't actually remember. Oh, I defended? Why? I mean, Tong always gets out there first anyway. And you're about to level up. Oh yeah, you can do poison on top of... Well... I was half expecting him to summon, to call for help again. But, you know, we haven't really... seen Undine yet. Yeah, a lot of water fairies come in and do mega fucking damage. Level up. Edward gets, well, we don't really need to use Undine to finish you guys off, though. That's just as good. Although, I need you guys to go after the Siren, not the Imps. The Siren is much bigger as a threat here, since they could use offensive magic that could hurt a bit. I mean, the Imps I'm not as concerned about. About the only problem you have to worry about Samson now is if the enemy guards his move, and that's it. Level up. Drew gets 2 BP, 1 LP, 1 MP, 3 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Yeah, they're not competing too much here. If you're afraid they're going to be competing at this point, you could just leave and go out to town or whatever. And fight some weaker monsters and see how well that goes for you. Okay. We didn't have to use much magic going through here. People are from Marion, right? Sir Bison's waiting for you, random maid. I think this is the first time we've seen a character model like this. Sir Bison's waiting for you. Yeah, with that, just a little bit of fighting, look how much gold we got. Jeez, we almost got 1,000 just in those couple of battles. Again, you don't really need the vase trick to get a lot of gold. I just don't think people were willing to fight a whole lot because they hated the turn-based combat. And yet they were able to play Shunning Force games, which, in my opinion, are worse when it comes to the grinding. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. Oh, Prince Edward. Glad you could make it in time. So has Sir Samson's curse been broken? Good. We don't have much time. Through the courtyard. This way. Make sure everyone's topped off. You'll see why that's important in a moment. Must hurry. Looks like they're going over the final details. Now, time to turn the tables. Wait, you're not Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening? Oh, that's Tip of the Scales. Never mind, totally different. Except it really isn't, but whatever. Yeah, as you can tell, me looking at my character stuff here, yeah, it's not going to be as simple as just walking up and proving ourselves here. So I'm sure we can take it, though. Sire, please make your decision. With Marion gone, we have no one else to stand with us against Bandor. But, Glade, what makes you think Marion's royal family is no more? I'm sure you know how long it's been since Marion was invaded. If the royal family were alive, they would have come here asking for help. Then what about those? Surely you're not referring to those imposters. They were probably executed for their failure. Fortunately, you were wrong about them. What? Sir Bison? What's going on here? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I came back to prove once and for all that I am Prince Edward of Marion. We will not allow Zelagoon, the sister kingdom of Marion, to make peace with our enemy Bandor. How did you... Sir Bison, what is the meaning of this? My lord, Sir Samson broke the curse that drained his strength. He can now prove that he is Marion's hero Samson by lifting the pillar. For Marion's sake, and for the sake of Zelagoon, please give them the benefit of the doubt. What? That's impossible. There's no way to break that curse. Oof. You slipped up, buddy. Please, sire, before it's too late. Are you sure that you can do it this time? Your Highness, don't listen to these imposters. They are just trying to deceive you again. I've decided to give them one more chance. But there's no third time. Fair enough. No third time the charm? Really? Oh well. Yes, Your Majesty, that is... Is this alright with you? Good luck, Samson. He's still holding on to his faith. Ha! I know you can do it, Samson. You've almost got it. Impossible! Well done, Samson. I hereby declare that this is the real Prince Edward and his companions. We will lend them any aid they may need to reclaim Marion. Young Prince Edward, please accept my apology for doubting you. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'm... You did well, Prince. If everyone in Marion has half the conviction of your group here, we shall have no problem reclaiming the land. And would you think you are going, Advisor Glade? I have the feeling that Glade might have been the imposter all along. You don't say! That face is totally the face of someone you can trust. Yeah, I know RPGs do this a lot, but it's still stupid whenever it does happen. Seriously, you couldn't make him look more evil if you tried. I mean, especially with the red eyes, come on. Like, that's a dead giveaway. Usually only demons have red eyes. Or vampires. How did you know about the curse that affected me? I think we need to ask you a few questions, Advisor Glade. And then this happens. Haha! Ha 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 ha! Mwahahaha! I guess I had a slip of the tongue. It's all over now. The throne of Zalagoon was mine. That was the deal. Questions? You know, actually, I think yes. You are the one who ate the pickle. Please regurgitate the pickle into a little basket. Now, of course, some would dispute the fact that I cannot be in two places with a tiny lamb. But then again, it's the Pickle Nation that will rise up. The chickens will perish. You're mad. That's one way to put it. And alas, get in the boat, Pepper. Pepper, you get over here. Get in this boat before I slap you in the noodle. I'm your daddy, and you will be the one who escapes the fire. What the hell is he talking about? What's this? A tiny little. So tiny, so tiny. I love you, little pill. Oh, I love you so. Let me spoil you, little friend. Together we will make history. Professor Glade swallows a small pill. At least that part makes sense. Seriously, what's up with this? Gag. Shoot at. You said it would relieve my suffering. No, this is my body, my kingdom, my world. You can't have it. No. Getting a little too ambitious there, are you? What? What's happening to him? Oh. Glade, what is happening here? Do you want me to tell you? Glade sold his soul to Lord Shutat. Now I must finish the work he started. I must see to the downfall of Marion and Zalagoon. Glade betrayed his kingdom to that twisted Shutat. By the way, who is Finn? Just a little kid. I guess it's a simple request. Lord Shutat no longer wishes for you to live. I'm sorry, but I must destroy you here. Nothing personal. Oh, well, when you put it that way, I guess I'll just wait a moment. So yeah, another boss fight. Unlike the fight with the two soldiers, though, this one's more like the water demon. He has about as much health, and also has kind of the same level of power, too. The only downside is that he doesn't have an elemental weakness to exploit. So you can't exactly bring an elemental vase that he's weak to and just murder him. But, all the same, I don't think he's that bad. I mean, if you could beat the water demon without it, you could beat him too. The only downside is that I think his physical attack is a bit stronger when he decides to use it, so keep an eye out for that. Instead of using ice, though, he uses fire. They make up for it in another way, though, and you'll see that here in a moment. Although you can use silence on him, and it somehow works on occasion. If that does happen, then this fight basically becomes trivial. But I wouldn't count on it, though. It only works part of the time, and if it fails, you've wasted your turn, so... Truth be told, though, I do not think this is a hard fight in the slightest. Matter of fact, I think it's generally better to buff your allies as opposed to using magic with Edward. Let's see. It lasts about 2 to 3 turns, depending. Yeah, sometimes it'll counter as well. Ooh, nice one. He uses fire level 2 instead of ice level 2. Which isn't nowhere near as disastrous, believe it or not. He can, on rare occasions, use it twice in a row, because he has a double turn. But by this point, we have Heal Rain, so it's not like it matters to us. Let's see, Black Aerial? Eh. That's not bad for 8 MP. Yeah, this guy's not gonna last very long. Yeah, for this one, your warriors are gonna be doing most of the work here. He's already taken a ton of damage. Especially with the way I keep getting these super attacks. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we haven't gone groggy at all yet. Yeah, that's not helping much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, it didn't hit as much, but... just in case. Oh, wow. Healing potion. Well, that's proof he's about to die when he starts doing that. Same thing that the Water Demon could have done if I would have given him the chance. Or her. Not sure which gender the Water Demon was, but... That wasn't enough? Alright. Give it the fan. Wow. There he goes. Enter experience and 300 gold. Shoot chat, sir. Don't take them lightly. How terrifying. You defeated that horror. Well done. We will send our troops to clear the way to Marion. Must be tired. It'll take a while to gather our troops. You should rest while you can. Well, we finally got Glade. We've taken on 2 major boss fights so far. Finn, what are you doing? That tickles. Bando, I'm coming. Woohoo! Ha ha ha! Now you know my power. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm full. Sup. I want to be human. Again. Music box. Interesting. It's a sound test. I'm trying to find one that's more fitting for this place. That one? That one is actually not in the game. Some music from these isn't in the game at all. Damn it. I was trying to get away from songs we haven't heard yet in the game. And I'm doing a shit job at that. Oh, come on. There we go. Finn, what? Where are you going? What? Finn, you're not thinking of going without us, are you? Ah, it's a monster. I must have had a nightmare. Well, guess we shall get going now. So yeah, it's very interesting to have a sound test. Although I do kind of wish they wouldn't play songs that you haven't had a chance to play in the game yet. That's kind of stupid. However, now that we have free access to the castle, there's lots of stuff to find. The advisor once mentioned that Shutet is one of the vicious ones. If I'm right, seeing the words vicious ones in ancient prophecy. It's the book I was looking for. In the end, the vicious ones bring disaster upon the world until a great light appears that travels to Quamdar. Dragon's recuperation. Dragon is injured, always return to one place. Women of Zalagoon. It's a collection of pictures. Oh boy, I wonder what kind of pictures those are. Underground waterway is Zalagoon. Contains a diagram. History of Zalagoon's underground waterway. Zalagoon Bandora War? Urin's Twilight. An account of the battle between Orin and the Vicious Ones. Green Village Reeve. Small book published by Reeve Village Tours, Inc. Enter underfoot. Contains records of people falling into wells. The best weapon. The author is a worker of the Mithril Silver industry. Book. I left my heart in Zalagoon. A true hero. Fighting tactics. There's L inside. Vase for holding lamp oil. It's empty. Firewood. It's empty. It's empty. Ooh-wee! It's a chamber pot. Okay. So, when I first played this game, I didn't exactly know what they were referring to by that, since I knew very little about medieval history. But this was before the days of, like, toilets and shit. Quite literally. Chamber pots are what people used to go to the bathroom in before toilets were invented, I guess. So, like, now I don't think they would store them in, like, your actual room or anything. It would be out in the outskirts of the castle. It's empty. So, I think that's a bit inaccurate. There's a uniform inside. Sir Piot is trying to figure out how to defeat Bandor's troops. This would be a good solution. We're having trouble retaking the South Bridge. If only we could get a task force to attack from Marion's side, but how? So there must be some way to break the stalemate at the bridge. Shoo shoo shoo. Try to prepare the king's meal. The king is expecting you. Please proceed. Queen Scarlet is quite pleased that she had the chance to see Prince Edward again. King wishes for you to make yourself comfortable in our humble home. Sir Bison is trying his best to take back Queen Scarlet's native home. Though we're struggling with resistance from Bandor. Is there any solution? We are unable to defeat Bandor's fortified troops at the southern bridge. We must take that bridge in order to free Marion, but how? Qualities of a good king. How to lead others. Successful leadership. History of Bandor. Nothing here. Nothing here. Here are crowns inside. Ring of Power. So, Finn's already strong enough. I actually need to give this to Annie. Yeah, we'll lower her speed a bit, but it's not really going to be a huge deal breaker. Yeah, that's a whopping 5 power increase. And believe it or not, she's going to get an even bigger increase to that very soon. But yeah, that's a very nice thing to have. Silk robe inside. Nice shirt inside. Pile of underwear. So who's going to get the Tempest ring then? Probably Samson, I guess. Probably the one that uses it the most. Since he's the slowest. Which means at this point, everyone's going to be restrictedly speedy for most foes. Not everything. We're going to see some really speedy enemies later on. But for now, we're doing pretty good on that front. But yeah, that's very nice to have. My men have got to the southern bridge. We are trying to figure out how to take the bridge without losing a lot of soldiers. Bandor troops have fortified their positions on the bridge. Good morning. Sleep well. Zagun troops have gathered at the bridge. There's intricately woven cloth inside. Feminine undergarments are inside. Really? The ultimate aesthetic. The Greenham continent. So, yeah. Oh yeah, we're just in here, so... I knew you were the royal prince over all along. Yeah, right. Don't try to save face now. Let's see, anything over here? No. Not sure if I'm ready to fight in a war. Family to think about. Wish I was part of the forest going to take back Marion. Guardian Council is very boring. Wow. It's formed to let you have whatever you want from the Castle Armory. What's funny is you can come here even before that. But I chose to wait on it. Guiding branch. Iron plate. Cure herb. Ale inside. Can't carry that. Heavy mail. Nothing that's really good for us, but we can sell it. A lot of it. And now that we've rescued that lagoon, people are out and about again. It fights our changed into a monster. People thought he was a monster, but not really. With our best troops guarding the bridge, it's likely any fighting will occur here. At least not for the time being, at least. Yeah, that's a lot back. And at this point, the elemental vases are very soon going to lose value. I mean, they're still powerful. But believe it or not, we're not going to get to another boss for some time after this. You'll see why later. Yeah, I thought that was weaker. I thought as much. And because of that, I really should have used the vases in that boss fight. Because now, these vases, in terms of overall usefulness for a boss fight, will, well, be lousy. Sadly, the item shop hasn't really improved. You can't buy mage potion here, and you also can't buy vision crystals. That's unfortunate. And at this point, the weapon shop has improved greatly. If you didn't get the Tempest Sword before, you could get it now. Very nice. And then we have the War Axe, which is a much better thing. Also this. Ooh, look at that attack up. Oof, we might not have enough for everyone. Yeah, we will. Barely, but yes, damn. But yeah, between the Ring of Power and that weapon upgrade, and he's looking way more respectable. Yeah, definitely more respectable now. And the Tempest Sword is what I'm going to be keeping with Finn for a very long time. It's not the strongest in terms of attack, but it does give him more speed. And I think we've already discussed how important speed is in this game, so yeah. Definitely gonna do that. Kinda sucks that she's my slowest member now, though. Yeah, speed used to be something she excelled at, and now she's actually my slowest due to my setup. I'm just trying to keep things balanced here is all. Let's see. Mail I don't need. Great mail would be good for him. I'm gonna need a lot more gold to buy all that though, so... I know I could sell the vases, but... I want to show that the vase trick really isn't necessary though. Oh, bugger off. How about you guys just waste them? Works for me. But there's something I've been tired of for a while, and that is the speed up. It's not fast. For a fact, it's barely speeding it up at all. Maybe double? Yeah, that might explain a lot. I need to restart the emulator, so hold on. Okay. I think I need to reset it anyway. Whoa. Never mind. That's a little too fast. Guess I don't have to reset the emulator. Huh. Oh, do I need to change the screen? That's strange. Wonder why he wasn't doing it before. Oof. Level up. Then it's 2 BP, 1 LP, 1 MP, 3 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Heal level 2. Well, at least he gets a lot slower than Annie, but still, jeez. And he'll never get heal rain. So, there's that. Speaking of Annie, she's next. Level up. It's 1 BP, 1 LP, 1 MP, 4 strength, 1 speed. Heal level 3. Oh my god, the strength there. My. Holy crap. She's quite the trooper now, isn't she? She was lagging a little behind, like, a little while ago, but that certainly changed now. Ooh, wind cloak. Oh shit. Guess who just got a lot faster? 36 speed now. Damn. Yeah, Todd is a fucking speed demon right now. Alright, so... Still need a bit more money. Oh, forgot to go to the inn, I think. Yep, okay. That's fine. If you really want the most optimal way to make money, though, you should go back to the top of Arin's Tower, since you can basically get free MP healing, and the enemies in general tend to give a lot more gold on average, but you get more experience here, so I think it's worth it. Oh, you know Confusion level 1. I didn't know that. How? Oh. Hit and run, huh? Oh, wow. Level up. Something is 2 VP, 1 LP, 1 strength. Damn. That was a good battle too. Should have safe stated. That's a bit better. Level up. There's a 2 VP, 1 LP, 2 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. Well, that's a better level anyway. Still shame we only get 2 strength at this point. I mean, you're still technically our strongest, but... yeah, I don't know. Feels like Samson should be getting more than that. Yeah, Untian's freaking legit. My god. It takes a lot of MP to use, but man, that power is undeniable. Oh, you're just choosing to attack me, eh? Alright. Okay. I think when people completely run out of magic in here, probably is not the smartest idea. It takes forever for some groups to go down with that. Although I suppose Fan did have fire level 2 I could use for those, which probably would have helped. Oh well. I'm thinking here. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. There is one aspect to this game that does actually piss me off just a little bit. And that has to do with the other characters we get later, but I'll get more into that when we see them. Well, if enemies in here are weak to water. Oh dear. Level up. Time gets 1 BP, 2 LP, 2 MP, 1 strength, 1 defense, 1 speed. For the most part, when it comes to taunt, he's pretty much got everything he needs for quite a while now. I'm not too concerned about what he might get. Double up. Here gets 1 VP, 1 LP, 1 MP, 3 strength, 1 speed. Oh, here we go. Fire level 3. It's go time. Edward basically has become Taunt's equal now, since Fire level 3 hits the entire enemy field and does more damage than Fire level 2. The damage is actually a little higher than Ice level 2, actually. And it does about 20 plus on average, unless something is fire based, and hits the entire enemy field now, making him another unit that can more accessibly damage the entire enemy field, which is great. So I'm going to show off what that War Amulet does, and then I'm probably going to sell it, because I keep forgetting I had it. I would have used it during some of the boss fights. Defense power and quickness temporarily up. It also makes everyone look like they're having a seizure. Oh, more like mid 20 damage. Fuck. A bit stronger than I was expecting. Go and get a little bit of Mage Potion over at Simone before I progress. I'm still not sure what your special move is. But yeah, Fire level 3 is intensely useful, and it only takes 8 MP to use too, so it's not much more expensive than Fire Drake, and does more damage to boot. Yeah, it took him a while to be able to hit the entire field, but now that he can. Between Ton and Edward now, you basically can dominate the whole field without even trying. There, I can buy 5 Mage Potion and still afford the inn here too. Now whether I'm going to need this much, I'm not sure. Also, I can sell the War Amulet, which will let me buy another one. Oh. Let's see. So we're level 20 plus now. Now, for most casual players of Beyond the Beyond, they're probably thinking, level 20? Have you freaking lost your marbles? Why are you that high in level? Well, believe it or not, not here, but the next area, getting to level 20 is about the average. I know that might sound crazy, but yes, it is. However, this part of the game isn't hard, and you can technically do it lower, which I will be demonstrating in my second playthrough, actually. You'll see why. But yeah. There we go. You will see why that's the case when I'm going to be trying to get to this point at a bit of a lower level. It's not hard to do, though. Especially if you do abuse the phase trick, which I will be. That will be the playthrough. Will be maximizing the effectiveness of my run. And then you'll see how much of a joke this game really gets. Okay, so we are back here. Go ahead and talk to the rest of these villagers. Okay, you're saying the same thing. Well, that's what we're hoping for. Well, that's different. Never known better my attack. We strengthen our defenses. Okay. For starts, we didn't realize the importance of peace, but then it's too late. That's why there are always wars going on. Well, there's more to it than that, but... Did you see it's a war? It's terrible. Better hide, Dick. Glade's gone, so it could be restored to its former greatness. Damn advisor, trying to betray our sister kingdom Marion. Thought I spilled a rat. At least I feel better now. It's gone a lot busier lately. Since around here is no wonder. Okay, same thing. Soldier's gone. Should be slow around here. Whoever's working out? Okay. So some of them are still saying the same thing. Not all of them, though. Queen must be happy to see her nephew again. These troops have finally stood up. Stand up at Bandor, North for peace, and Marion and Zelagoon. Worried about where my assignment might be, but luckily I got the town. You say such horrible things, Professor Glade. Did he really betray his country? And for a long time, never seemed that evil. I don't see how you could say that, but whatever. Once again, where's Panos? Praying for everyone. Okay, I think that's everybody now. So, basically, it's gonna be up to us to try to find some way to help the soldiers break through the bridge. Here's where the bridge is. Let's go ahead and do some investigation. Too dangerous to go on the bridge. Bandor's is pinned down. Bridge is too narrow. Troops are pinned down on the bridge. Any assault just gets annihilated. Only if we could cross the bridge, we could outnumber them. I'm not sure why they have the advantage, though. If it's one-on-one, you'd think that just the greater numbers would still win out. Greater numbers and greater training, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. They don't really give a reason for why that's the case. But yeah, we need to do something about it. Thankfully, there is a method. You see, there's a place I neglected to go to before. Wrong one. Now that's the cave we used to get here, but what we really need to do is go over to this one. I could have went here earlier in the game, there was just no point. And you're gonna find out why that is. Healing herb. You could go up or down. You should go down first. Thundercard. Not sure big for me to sell. Oh. Remember this? Dragon is sleeping. Yes. It's the other side of that cave we were at before when we escaped from Ramu. Yeah. Told you we'd be back here eventually. Oh. You know, the graphics in this game remind me of an old Super Nintendo game I played one time called Lagoon. That had graphics very similar to this that you could run into. Very well made game at that. Ran and Sir Kevin's hand? Marion's famous hero, Sir Norton, lived bravely and died for his love. Marion's Princess Catherine, who lived the most honorable of knights and gave life to the great light, rests here. That's the first we've heard of these two. Wonder why. Ah, I can't get this. Boo. But yeah, some of the backgrounds for this game are really good, especially the ones with motion graphic. For an early PS1 title, that was pretty groundbreaking for the time. It's a shame nobody really appreciated it, though. Now here, we can kind of fall down, and if we do, we're back on the other side. So that's how we get back to this part of the world. Still, it's not like we can do much. We're kind of trapped here now. Unless we want to go through the Great Tree again. And I'd rather not. So, what gives? Oh well. We do have Samson with his full strength, so he could probably break through that gate. So we could give it a shot. I mean, it shouldn't be as hard to break as lifting a pillar the size of a freaking shed. So, you know. What? The gate's gone. The gate is broken. Well, Percy is alright. Well, Finn, we should go. I don't think that they would let him live, dude. Sorry. I mean, I feel bad for Annie, but after what he pulled, there's no way. Shame that. He was a pretty cool dude. Where's the pastor? The pastor of this church was arrested for aiding Prince Edward and his friends. Really? Because in that one cutscene, it looked like they freaking killed him. So, yeah, we're back here again. Yeah, this place is just like we remember it from way back. This is gonna be our stopping point for now, but let's go back to Isla Village, for where it all started. Anyone who was involved with Marion is being tortured. I feel for Sonia. Her daughter is missing, her husband is hiding, and her son... Yeah. Hey, have you seen Sir Galahad? He's the leader of the Marion resistance, is interfering with Bandor. Won't be long before Sir Galahad is caught. You guys better hide. He's the leader of the Marion resistance in frame of Bandor, okay. It's useless to resist Bandor. Galad's son Percy was captured forever the prince escaped. Strong boy, very much we torture him, he won't say a thing. Oh, he's still alive. Really? You guys let him live after that. Wow. Gotta say you have guts. Sir Galahad will return here for his family. He's just waiting for the right opportunity. Hey, who are you guys? Do you need something from this house? Stay look Galahad's house. Just allowed to enter. Just heard me. Leave, leave. Mom. Mom. Well, that's kind of depressing. Things have gone pretty bad, but thankfully we're here to fix that. But that'll be for next time. Yeah, that'll be for next time. So, yeah. We're gonna be helping the Zygote soldiers next time to help start an assault on rescuing the Marion Kingdom. However, it's going to be a little bit more complicated than you think. Trust me, we'll be getting into that. Oh boy.